but there is no Wi-Fi in the hostel still. So this is why I have to use this Wi-Fi booth. So disclaimer, what I'm about to share with you is my experience being transistors and being limited and powerless to do anything about my situation. So with that said, everyone, I'm the Panda Photographer. I've been in New York for almost 3.5 years. Our first year and a half was a very, 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 very rough and very difficult start. And last year was our second year, and it got a little bit better. But this year, it's a mix. So that's it, everyone. I'm at this hostel, and this hostel last night decided to tell another employee to ask me to stop recording. And today, I got confirmation that the owner of the hostel realized that you can't violate my rights, and it's my legal obligation now to share that you may have been discriminated against what I've been trying to do and not listen to the narrative. So, mind you, if I wasn't there, they wouldn't have fixed our ongoing situation problem at this hostel. But this hostel doesn't have a full kitchen. Now they do have an electric top burner, and they only have two. One of them is not working right now, so there's only one. But they do not have pots and pans. And I bought $46 worth of groceries on them, and they're sitting in the refrigerator. Mind you, vegetables, stuff that I need to cook, because I was going to make a fried rice dish every day. Yes, I'm going to eat fried rice 3 times a day, because that's what we can afford. And mind you, we got mussels, right? But mind you, need a pan to cook the mussels. Got to saute the mussels, right? So I went to this place called Food Bazaar, everyone. It's located in Bushwick. You can take the L train, or you can take this G train to Broadway and just walk across, right? I get there, I purchased a 3-set for $15.99. With all the tax and stuff, it came to like $18.63, right? I take it home, I open the box, there's problems with the handle when holding to stir fry. It's missing screws, and not only that, the screw that's already in there, or one of the screws, is so unthreaded that it won't stay tight. So I had to take it back and get a refund. But PayPal, mind you, I use PayPal card, and PayPal is making it difficult for me, and they want to, mind you everyone, they want to hell, mind you, they see the refund, mind you, I'm not the one that gave myself a refund. So what PayPal made a statement yesterday was just falsely accusing your customer PayPal for maybe soliciting a fraud, which no one was committed fraud. So keep that in mind. Not only that, we got a physical transaction through the store, but I'm not allowed to authorize that. Only the store can, right? The merchant. They see the refund, but they don't want to issue it, so I have to wait 7 days. So this morning, I went out my way, I even went to Manhattan. I even went to the East Village, which I'm going to show you some footage. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm on the stupid YouTube app. Yeah. And unsuccessfully, for a whole entire day, everyone, we even hopped the train. I don't have transportation funds, because, mind you, we're on a budget, and we don't have an unlimited card anymore. It expired on Sunday. So, and mind you, MTA and NYPD, it's not, listen carefully. I will make it up to you for, disobeying the law by evading my fare. But as someone that's literally on a budget, houseless, and living in and out of international hotels and hostels, this is my way of life. This is how, in 2024, this is the way my life is. This is not 2019, 2018, 2017, 2015. This is not 2012. This is 2024 with, had some tragedies, got sick, got robbed very much a few times in this city. Mind you that. And now we get doxxed on this channel. We get discriminated. So today I just feel like I'm a useless piece of human being today. I couldn't find anything to cook my dishes with. I even went to these small little other community refrigerators, mind you, and nothing to cook with. This hostel, mind you, confirmed this morning, they are not going to buy cooking necessities because they don't think it's worth their time to invest. So it's the other guests in the hostel felt really obliged to say something. So we are not allowed to cook breakfast or try to prepare breakfast. And mind you, this is coming from staff. Staff says buy stuff that is, pre-prepared. That's not cool to say, I don't think. But yeah, it was said that they're not going to invest. If I buy my own pans, then that's an exception. If you bring your own, this is what they say. If you bring your own cookingware, that's fine. So today I went out, tried to go look for some free cookingware. Couldn't find any. I went to even the hood. I went all the way as far as, what is that, Myrtle Avenue. Yeah, I went all the way far as Myrtle Avenue, everybody, and still couldn't find anything. I believe it was deep in Richwood, Queens. I was so deep in Richwood, Queens, trying to find in this weather. Mind you, I did have a complication in this weather. I kind of faded and passed out. No, don't get me wrong. I'm drinking water. I'm drinking water, and I felt dizzy. Because, mind you, we didn't eat anything last night for dinner. We didn't take out meds. We didn't eat anything yet today. We are just basically on fumes right now. And we just got off mind you, we just got off the train coming from the, Lower East Side, 60th Street. Just walking around to see if any rich people throw away some freaking, because that's a thing in New York. People throw away good stuff sometimes. You just gotta look around. So, yeah, it's kind of been disappointing today, everyone. Trying to do my part to try to do my best to survive, and almost fucking passed out during the process. So I'm not going to do that tomorrow, and I'm not going to do that the rest of the night, because I'm just really famished, not enough energy. And I know right now, this is why I also wanted to leave the hostel early this morning, and that's why we left. Mind you, we went back though, because mind you, I forgot to get my passport and my ID, because I'm not traveling. Listen guys, I do not walk around New York City without my passports, because technically by New York City law, you're supposed to have identification. Yeah, you should be having identification to identify yourself. I like to identify myself. I don't know about you guys, but I like to identify myself with law enforcement, so you can feel like a bag of shits when I tell them about my rights. So that's why I do that. And I want them to see the passport. So I say, yeah, read that passport carefully. Yeah, you see that? Yeah. So let me educate you, sir. Why are you stopping me? What reasonable articulate suspicions do you have to stop me, officer? That's what I always say. Was there a RAS on me? A person wearing this particular clothing with the press pass of New York City that's issued by you, NYPD? And this is where officers mostly feel like shit half the time. So know your rights and speak up. But with that said, everyone, yeah, I went around New York City today like an idiot, and couldn't find any pots and pans. So yes, everyone, try to do my best. And you know what? I'm just gonna fucking give up, man. If the food goes spoil, I'm sorry, everyone, but yeah, I think the food's gonna go spoil. Waste of $46. Now, some of it I can eat raw, like the vegetables, I can eat raw, but why would you want to eat raw vegetables? You can eat the raw vegetables, but it's not gonna be pleasant when I want to stir fry those vegetables. Just a different taste, aroma, flavor. Salt, pepper is needed. Hot sauce, spices, herbs, green onion. But yes, everyone, I think I'm just gonna give up, man, because this city's getting harder and harder to get a hold of certain things. And PayPal is not making it easy. You really want to hold $18.63 for 7 days. I'm gonna keep saying it. PayPal. What investment, what interest rate are you getting off that? Don't be a fool. Just give me. Listen, right now, if PayPal would have been so generous to give me back my $18, I could have went to the freaking thrift store and bought tons of pots and pans for like $15, $18. And take them back to my own storage and keep them for the hostel. And the next hostel. Or we might need those pots and pans when it comes down to the winter. We want to cook ourselves a winter dinner because, mind you, homelessness in the winter and trying to find food in the winter, it is very difficult to find a soup kitchen that is not going to food poison you or cross-contaminate. Or the fact that we went to a soup kitchen, I asked them about the soup. I said, is that veggie broth or chicken broth? They was like, we don't know. I was like, but you made it. Think about this, everyone. This is the organization that made that soup. You don't know what you put in it? And she's like, yeah, I think we put in like carrots. You think you put carrots in there and mushroom? But what's the broth? You think. This is why you can't trust 501c3s. Because they don't even know half the time what they put in the food they make. They're just putting shit together because they think it's going to please the homeless person. Mind you, we all got palates. You understand that, right? I think I understand it. I understand food better than any 501c3 dietitian. Because the dietitian that got me food poison 3-4 weeks ago, everyone, from 9 Million Reasons organization in Astoria, Queens, didn't know how to identify a vegan and a vegetarian. Are you giving me cheese? Why are you trying to give me milk when I just said vegan? We are not the same. Even a pescatarian is not the same. So with that said, everyone, so today, all day today, we went from Williamsburg, Brownsville, we went to, what's this place called? Richwood, Myrtle Avenue, went all the way through, then we took the J train into Lower Manhattan, we went to East Village, then I got back on the train, luckily, because someone came through the gate, and I walked right through the gate, and I got on the A train to the Columbus Circle, took that across to see if anyone, and mind you, sometimes in like Central Park West, they throw away a lot of furniture and a lot of good stuff. So that's why I went over there. But couldn't find anything to cook on. I see like furnitures. Dude, I saw nice chairs. I saw tables, dude. Dude, literally, I can build an apartment by just scouring the city for furniture. I can literally spend no money on furniture. If I look around New York City and I had a public storage unit that's big enough to store this stuff, dude, I can literally, in 3 months time, I can literally find furniture for my apartment in New York City. People throw away good stuff. That's why we went on a hunt today. And I do apologize if everyone thinks I'm a criminal now because I didn't pay my metro fare. Sorry, but I'm that honest to let you guys know that I had to sacrifice, I had to do what I have to do. So don't sit here and criminalize me and accuse me of committing a crime. The crime wasn't intentional, and it's not a crime when you actually confess to it. It's an emotional statement to tell the honest truth. Like, yeah, I'm guilty of that crime. Yeah, it's a crime to not pay your fare, but I'm guilty because I have a good reason. I don't have money, and I don't have $1 million anymore. I don't have $100,000. I don't have $60,000. I don't even have my cars. I don't have my motorcycle. I don't even have my original camera equipment, which I want. I can't even fucking take photographs because one of my cameras broke because I was in the hospital and it broke one of them. Now I only have one camera left. How am I supposed to replace that? Exactly, everyone. I don't have money. I try to do my best to survive because, let's be honest, as I said, a lot of people are not happy to find out when I go to a job interview, oh, so you got an EEOC, so I cannot discuss the EEOC, and then they think I'm being rude. You know by legal standards that I'm not obligated Stop trying to pressure me, New York City, to tell you about something that is federal. I'm not supposed to discuss it with anyone. I'm not supposed to YouTube it. I wasn't supposed to show you any documents other than my documents. This is why when I go to these employers and interview, I'm just like, you know what? I'm done working for the man because it's just nothing but corruption. Look what happened to the New Jersey governor. New Jersey senator. Everyone's like, do you think? Everyone's asking me, mind you, everyone was on a train today, and the guy was like, hey man, do you think this guy pled guilty because he's Latino, Spanish? I'm like, no. Corruption doesn't matter who's in office, what color skin you are. Corruption is corruption in office. That's been a known thing in government. Bribery and thousands of dollars in exchange for dude, no. That happens in every single part of government. Republicans or Democrats. It doesn't matter. Both parties do the exact same thing. People's surprised that the senator, I said sinister, because he is sinister. But the senator from New Jersey was, guilty of bribery charges, federal bribery charges. Well, good for him. Maybe next time he'll serve the people, like the people asked him to do, and not take bribes and take shit under the fucking table. People trusted you to put their words and their votes first, Senator, and you did the opposite. So yeah, well deserved. Go to jail for your crimes. What do you want? Oh. But with that said, everyone, it is hot. I'm tired. I don't think I'm gonna walk anymore. I just wasted my whole entire day looking for fucking frying pans to cook. So I'm gonna end this live stream because I just feel I feel useless and powerless right now. I really do feel useless and powerless. I can't do shit about my situation. I literally cannot do a single thing about my situation right now. That means I can't eat tonight. And I'm not going to community refrigerator. Because, like I said, I wasn't supposed to go to the community refrigerator the other day. When we went to the Greenpoint community refrigerator, we saw pasta sheets. They were 4 years old. The expiry date was 2021. This is why we don't want to eat at community refrigerators, because that's what gave me food poisoning half the time. So, like I said, everyone, I'm going to listen to this doctor. That's a sign. Listen to the doctor, cook your own food. If you can't cook your own food, then steal it. No, I'm kidding. Don't steal it. No, friend, this is just driving me nuts a little bit, man. I'm kind of dehydrated. I want to eat a proper meal. A hot meal. So I can take my fucking meds properly. I don't want to take my meds on an empty stomach and feel drugged out. Like last time, or yesterday morning. I felt really fucking drugged out. And cotton mouth. Ooh. Yeah, I'm about to go back to the hostel anyway, because I need to fill this up because I'm empty. Look. I'm empty. I'm trying to conserve all this water for the day, but what time is it now? Oh wow, it's 4 o'clock. Damn. I've been out that long. So 7 in the morning to what? What a fucking... This is why I am glad that I didn't waste transportation, but I'm also not happy that I didn't pay my fare, because I don't want any criminal things to haunt me in my future. I really don't want that. I don't want the city to say, oh well, you hopped the fare back then. Really? Here, take your $2.90. It plus whatever $100 fee and fine you want to give me. But yeah, I'm exhausted, everyone. I probably gonna have to throw those green onions away, probably, or half those. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I don't even know what I'm gonna keep the bag of rice. Keep it in my storage. I should just take it to my storage tonight. I should just take whatever I can store in the stores tonight, because it's just useless keeping my food in the refrigerator if they don't have fucking cooking utensils. Just dumb. It just really defeats a purpose. But they like, oh, we got a booklet full of, like, you know, you can order out. Like, no. And mind you, the booklet for takeout is not even in alphabetical order. I'm sorry, guys. I sat here to rest because I'm really sweating. My shirt is wet from the sweat. It's really hot out here, and like, listen, I'm really, really tired right now too. So, yeah, I'm really tired. I went to sleep at like what, 1 o'clock last night. Woke up at like what, 6, 7. I didn't even take a shower. I just washed my face because I took a shower last night. I just washed my face and just brushed my whatever teeth I had, and just wanted to make the video really quickly this morning to share like my problem with, you know, the hostel owner asking me to stop making videos about the hostel. Ma'am, it doesn't matter if I make a Google review, a TripAdvisor review, a hostel word review. It's all going to be the same thing. I want people to know in real time, this is what happened over this course of time that I stayed at this hostel. This is what happened. You have this creepy guy, and now he's not in the hostel, and I feel like everyone's happy now. So I don't understand why she's trying to make me unhappy. If I wasn't there, you wouldn't even address the fucking problem. It takes a black man to address some Asian and some other white women's problems. So it takes a black guy to get the courage. When you got all these other white guys in there, don't want to say shit, and now you got a problem with the black guy saying something. You guys gotta listen to that narrative. It's hilarious how this woman in the hostel thinks like, yeah, don't sit here. Yeah, I did you a favor. But very lucky I'm the only one that me and the other guy spoke up. The other, yeah, like I said, the other guy wanted to speak up, but he wanted to see if I wouldn't. I had to give this guy encouragement. Dude, let's go. I'm not afraid of this chump. And that's the problem with tourism. They're scared of black people, friend. Don't be scared of black people. Black people bleed, they get their feelings hurt too, just like me. Black people ain't dangerous. That's the misconception in this country. Not every black person is a dangerous person. You know what makes a black person dangerous? The country itself. When it doesn't want to give opportunity, it wants to jail young people at a young age. They don't want to rehabilitate them. Instead, they want to like jail them because it's more profitable to jail them than educate someone in America. That's how they control the population and control who is who and what is what. I know that sounds like a little like on the weird side of things, but that's just reality. If you look at it in pure perspective, look at it. How many blacks you can say that wish they was president? A lot. I wanted to be a cop. I wanted to be an astronaut. I wanted to be something. But I was denied because we didn't have these resources in my hood when I was growing up. And when I asked for that, I wasn't promised it because people think black people, like myself back in the day, weren't going to make it. Or even today. People still feel that black people are still not going to make it. But you know what? That's on the black people's what I was going to say, that's on the black community side to fix that. Because also, the black community also portrayed themselves as a bunch of assholes sometimes and inconsiderate people. Not everyone. All this try to act tough and all this, I want to be in the game to feel special. Really? You know what's the best game out there? You know what's the best game out there, dogs and all criminals? Solidarity. Imagine this guy. You met this guy. Imagine you're from the hood. This guy gave you a chance. He's like, yo, dude, you hang with me, man? I can change your life. Listen, he's telling you, I'm not Jesus, I'm not God, I'm just a human being. But let me tell you, man, everyone has a right for education. Everyone has a right. Mind you, to a freedom of speech. Everyone has a right to stay alive. Everyone has the right to shelter. Everyone has the right to eat. Everyone has the right to not be discriminated. That's what this person is offering to you. And later on, you just betrayed that trust because you got greedy. Look what happened to the. Let me make a good example. What's that rapper called? What's his name? What's his name? He went to jail for like what, a year or like 5 years or something like that, 6 years, for, mind you, distributing drugs. Because the rap game, mind you, his albums were popular back in 2015, 16, 17, and then a drop, no albums until 2021. Forgot his name. What's the rapper? Does anyone remember? I'm trying to remember. Who's the rapper? I'm trying to remember the rapper's name. He's a good example. Let me think. I'm trying to think. Who is the rapper? Felly Rap. There you go. Fetty Rap. Yeah. You ever guys heard about his case? See? Same thing. If you don't wait patient enough, things won't happen. If you get impatient, you commit a crime and you will regret it for the rest of your life. This is why I was trying to tell the audience. Why are you trying to rush a system that is actually corrupt? Why are you trying to rush people to get housing when housing rent is way expensive, more than your income? Why are you trying to rush people up? Mind you, this is the lack of education sometimes. When someone is houseless and homeless, does not have a job, and it has a small income, you think that's going to pay rent in New York City? As I said, you need to make over $100,000 in order to survive in New York City. Rent is going to increase this year. After August, it's going to increase, as it increased for the last 2 years. So when people sit here and try to rush people that are in housing, that system takes time. Some people are in the homeless system waiting for Section 8 housing or whatever housing program they're in. They have to wait 7 to 10 years. So within those 7 to 10 years, it's a miserable life. It's like you wake up, you got to deal with the same shit every day. Imagine you had kids, you got to go into a homeless shelter. You got to deal with other homeless kids being bad. Then you got to deal with the bad parents not being parents. Then you got to deal with arguing with the parent for not being a parent. Because your child and her child is important to you, but that person doesn't see that. This person only wants to sees carnage and wants to take out a belt and beat kids. That's not the answer. Beating your children is not the answer. That doesn't solve anything. That just makes you want to eat more. And you wonder why children are misbehaving. And now you wonder why children are betraying their parents as of today. As much as they did back in the 90s and 80s. Today, children are living pushing their moms. You heard about that story in Harlem? About the young boy pushed his mom down a cliff and killed her for the stupidest fucking thing? Yeah, that's my point exactly. Teenagers are getting high at the age of 13. Teenagers at the age of 13 possessing firearms to rob people like you and I that have been paying taxes and been suffering. And this child wants to rob you with the M9 Beretta and fully loaded. Don't understand that you saved his life at one point. You helped build this city. You helped build this country. And this young little shit wants to take your rights away because he's so desperate to get his hands on the latest sneakers or the latest fucking spiked marijuana from the smoke shop. He wants to look cool in front of his homies. Or that goes for the young ladies too. You want to be smart attitude, you want to look cool for the other girls, you want to think you big and bad. Same thing. That doesn't mind you, that lifestyle doesn't pay bills. That only causes suffering. This is why we stay away from crime. There's no point of crime. Like today, it's a criminal crime to... You see how many... I'm not... Mind you, everyone. When I went to all these places today, I saw a lot of homeless people thirsty and hungry. So you think about this on a hot day. Mind you, it is 95 degrees right now, and it feels like 101. And mind you, like I said, I've been up since, what, 7? I've been out of the hostel all day. Just came back, and look at this now. Nothing in return. I got nothing. I brought back nothing, everybody. I brought the book bag to carry the stuff in, and nothing in return. So now I gotta waste and might have to throw away groceries. This is why I'm so upset at myself. It's like, man, why did I have to like file the EEOC? I just made my life even harder for me to get another job. Because now every employee wants to know about my EEOCs. Like, no. You know damn well I cannot discuss that. But this is why, especially here, it's just like, you know what, I'd rather build my own foundation and build my own business and go through the city's channels in order to do it. That's how I'm going to do it, everybody. I'm going to go through the city's channels. Like going through the media, going through NYPT. Dude, why do you think I have this? I'm going through their channels in order to start my life over. I'm going to do it the way that everyone thinks they want me to do it, but guess what? That way you want me to do it is not very fundamentally stable. Go into a homeless shelter again and try to get robbed and get beat up? No, you're not going to do that. No. No. Let the migrants take over the shelter system. They already did. Now they got guns in the homeless shelter system because of that shit. Now, when you go into one of these homeless shelters, you gotta fear for your life now. It's like jail. So, yeah, everyone, I do things on my own. If the audience wants to help me, the audience try to help me. I don't try to force my audience to help me, but when I make videos on the press, guys, please support the channel. It's to keep the lights on here too. Now the cell phone bill, everyone. I can't broadcast anything. Yeah, I can broadcast from the Wi-Fi, but let's say I want to do a city tour and I want to broadcast it, or I want to do a walking tour. I don't want to rely on the Wi-Fi all the time, because let's be honest, being on public Wi-Fi is also not safe, and I cannot use my VPN when I'm live streaming. So, because it gets interrupted badly. So it's best not to live stream when I'm using it, unless I'm stable. Like, let's say I have my apartment. I'm in my own apartment. I got my own Wi-Fi. You know, it's fast as fuck. No one's on it. Yes, that's when I can use my VPN. But tons of people are on this thing. It's public. Yeah, I'd rather stay off the public and, you know. But with that said, everyone, I don't know how I'm going to eat today. So I did my best to try to look for some used frying pans, but that's all I have to say today, friends. I'm not very in a happy mood. It's hot. I'm sweaty. I'm tired. And I will, mind you, when I go into the house, I'm going to go to sleep. I know I am. I feel exhausted. And as I said earlier, I passed out for a little bit. Like, I started to faint. Like, oh, got lightheaded, dizzy. That's when I was like, okay, I gotta slow down. So yeah, I've been trying to slow down, everybody. But you know what? Some of my videos go deaf ears anyway. So only a few people are listening, though. Not the whole world. Because this is why I don't like YouTube. Because I notice these fake views. Like, come on, I didn't have 436 people at the time watching this. Because if there's 400, think about the statistics of that, everyone. Out of 439 people last night watching my live stream, don't you think one person would have probably literally you know, chipped in or like, hey, I got something for you. This is why I don't believe in the counts or the view counts on YouTube. I don't believe in those. It's just genuinely like fundamentally flawed. It's flawed and a fraud. But yeah, man. But you know what? I'm just kind of depressed right now. I'm kind of mad. I feel like I want to fucking beat up some people. This is really fucking crazy, man. They won't buy any fucking frying pans, but you got silverware, you got one butter knife, one knife, physical knife. We got a couple of knives, and you won't buy. This hostel is the worst, man. This is why I didn't want to come back to this hostel after 2022, because that's when, mind you, in 2022, bad things happened at this hostel. People got their stuff stolen. The staff, the cleaning staff was getting disrespected. I was like, wow. You guys can file a complaint with the city if you feel like your rights is being violated and she's not being fair. Yeah, dude, a lot of people, yeah, it was kind of weird. I thought, she'll learn from that, but obviously the owner didn't learn from it, so it's on her, friend. I'm just a customer, and I'm going to leave my review for this year. Because in 2022, if you read out my review in 2022, everyone, and mind you, there's video and photos. You're going to be like, wow, friend. They didn't let you sleep at night. Nope. Blasting the music and the ground. Mind you, my ground floor vibrates the music. So you can hear the music through the floor, through the ceiling floor, to my floor, which is not very feasible to sleep. Holy shit, she's sweating. Whew. Mommy, you need to sit down, drink some water. Oh, my panda, she is sweating. Man, she just... Yeah, this water is gonna kill people. Yeah, this water is gonna kill people. Believe it or not. Watch. I'm not trying to jinx anyone in the world, but it will. Because I almost passed out. I faded. For about like 5 minutes, I was like, oh, I'm feeling really sick. And dehydrated. I tripped some water. I had to wait like 10-15 minutes before I could continue. I really want to cook food, man. This fucking shit is bullshit, man. It's the worst hostel experience. It's a fucking really bad hostel experience, man. And they closed down the refrigerator last night at 10 o'clock. But we can prepare things that is preparable. You can't cook anything, but they want, mind you, instead of using the regular coffee cups or drinking cups, they wanted me to use the plastic cups, so there's no dishes. I'm like, you serious? Oh, my panda, they're being really strict. I want to see what the kitchen looks like today. If it looks like the same like last time, I was like, then what's the purpose of closing down the fucking refrigerator? I just want to see what the hell is going on. Like, did they really clean the refrigerator like they said they were going to last night, or did they did that because there was confrontation about not cooking silverware and not like cookingware? And everyone asking me for fucking oil. You can't cook my oil if you don't have a frying pan. And that's what happened to the frying pan they did have. Someone didn't have oil. Instead, they burnt whatever food that was on that pan without any butter or oil. Yeah, some people really think they can cook without oil. I don't know what kind of intelligence span, but that's an intelligence span of a 1. Oh, and my back is killing me again. Yeah, oh man, I'm so tired. I'm gonna go to the hostel, everyone. I'm gonna go to sleep, man. I'm gonna try to sleep off another fucking hungry day. This is bullshit. Fucking PayPal. You know what? Like I said, everyone, I'm gonna keep ranting on PayPal because that's the most dumbest thing they could have done. You want to hold my $18.63 for 7 days. I want to see the interest rate on that. That's what PayPal does, man. I really want to see the interest rate on that. Just refund me my fucking money so I can go buy some fucking pans, stupid ass bank. It's so stupid. Are you gonna hold it into the 7-day mark? Like, really? You're the only fucking bank still doing that. You don't have no trust in your customers, right? This is what I said to PayPal. Like, I'm not the one that swiped in my card and put in mind you, the authorization code. How would I know the authorization code to that fucking supermarket? Your lack of education, PayPal. Such a lack of education. So I must have put a gun to the person's head and said, give me the fucking authorization code so I can get a refund. I must have did that, right? Okay. All right, PayPal. Yeah, I'm still gonna rant on that because it's stupid, everybody. $18.63. I couldn't understand. It was $500 for crying out loud, but it's not even near that amount. Just makes so dumb. But anyway, just want to point out the obvious dumb people in the world, like PayPal sometimes. Fucking holding $18.60 like it's fucking $1,000. And you're gonna make a false assumption. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna take any words for it, ma'am. I got email and electronic swipe, and you see it. So stop playing yourself. Fucking hungry, man. Mind you, everyone, I get agitated when I don't eat. You should know that by now about me. I get agitated when I don't eat. Food to me is more important than anything else, other than sex or women. But seriously, food is more important to me than anything. That is my power. That is my nutrients. That is my potassium, my glucose, and my sodium. That's how you make energy, and you can reproduce that energy by, mind you, trying to make my own electrolyte work. Oh, my panda. It's so fucking hot, man. About to take a cold shower, friend. Again. I took a cold shower last night. That shit felt good. Man, I'm about to take another one, man, because this is definitely feeling like Japan right now. Oof. It makes my skin itch too. I'm not saying I have dry skin, but it's making my skin itch. Oh, my panda. I need to find some fucking cooking wear, man. Dude, if I have true friends and family in the city, man, I could have probably borrowed it from them. Oh, it's so hot. Oh my god, it's so hot, man. Oh, this is nonsense. Gotta take my shirt off. Oh, I'm trying to cool down. I'm about to, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go to the hostel. You guys have a fucking good day. See ya. There's no point talking about this shit.